Hey guys, David here from multitool.org. It's been a while since I posted a review. I've been busy with work, and for the past 2 weeks I have been out with a recovery from a rotator cuff repair. So I've been down with only one arm. The surgery was on my dominant arm, so things like playing with pocket knives and whatnot has been a little difficult. I'm stuck to being left-handed, but it's good. I'm learning how to be ambidextrous. So today we're taking a look at the Loop Dot from the folks over at Loop Gear. Loop Dot is a flashlight that combines a light that has a max output of 400 lumens, has an LED array at the bottom, combined with a bit of a fidget factor because of the rotating bezel. It's kind of clicky like a little fidget toy would. Comes in a pill-shaped form, fairly small. You'll see it in the palm of my hand. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Great for just dropping in your pocket. Comes with two different holders. I like this one. You just drop in your pocket. Kind of reminds me of a TPU case for a cell phone. Comes with a leather lanyard that has the Loop logo on it. The other one, and I've got it in the box, a little hard to open one-handed, is a clip. And whenever you clip the light in, it clips it in upside down, which is interesting. I don't see a problem with that. If I was doing some work and I wanted to use the light to illuminate a surface, I could either attach it using the magnet that's inside the light, or I could clip the light to my shirt or another object to allow it to shine on my work surface. To go over some operations and stuff, because that's usually what's important, I do want to say first, the only thing, because I can throw out a bunch of specs, but it comes down to usability. But yeah, there's that 400 max output of lumens for the spotlight. For the floodlight, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like 100 and something. It's not very high. Operation is done via the power / we can call it like a mode button on the top. You press it once, will bring the LED display on. You get a couple different options from the get-go. You have a spotlight, floodlight. This is where all the games and all the little light shows are at, and settings. In settings, you can modify the amount of vibration you get from turning the dial. You can change the brightness of the display, and what the other one is: brightness, vibration. Yeah, that's vibration. Oh, and in order to navigate the menu, do you want to rotate the bezel right or left? When it comes to spotlight and floodlight, simple as just turning the light on. Of course, it wants to be a turd. Why are you being a turd? Okay, pressing and holding instead of just tapping. So whenever this comes up, that's your spotlight. You tap once more to activate spotlight. I'm sorry, I was in flood, excuse me. But adjusting the brightness on the flood is as simple as rotating the dial of the light in order to adjust that brightness. So that's flood. I go back to that one. That one's spotlight. Tap to enter that mode. And then like the other one, you rotate the bezel to adjust the intensity of the light. Tap once more to end. That's it. There's spotlight, floodlight. I like the clickiness of the bezel. That vibration is adjustable, so depending on how much haptic feedback you want from turning that dial. I do find it very, like if the light's off, turn off all the way. It's kind of a nice little fidgety type of light. And I think that's what they were going for. Whenever the light turns on initially, it gives you a battery level. 600 milliamp battery. It's pretty decent for what it is, but I feel if you're doing a lot of playing with the light, it's not going to last too long. 600 milliamps is quite a bit for a light this size, but considering the fidget factor, that battery level could be a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. When it comes to the games, you've got a couple different light shows. The first one, the smiley face, you can see that there's different, like I'll hit one, you see like the colors there. You can do this one, the colors change as you rotate the bezel. There is that one. You can do kind of like a cop kind of thing. There's a few there. I like the Matrix rain. That's kind of neat. There's this one. Just some funky light things. Nothing crazy. It also includes some games. I forget what this one is. Yeah, that one, I can never remember what that one is. This one's a dice. You would shake the loop dot in order to run a dice number, like that's number 6. I roll it again. We got a 3. Not sure what the red and the yellow difference is. I'm fairly new to this light. This light, I've only had it for maybe a week and a half or so. I'm trying to be doing as much playing I have with the only one arm I have. There's that. Rocks, paper, scissors. There's rock, I believe. You can shake it or rotate through the different options. There's paper. Yes, so the other one definitely was rock. So if you want to play rocks, paper, scissors with your friends, you can do it digitally instead of using your actual hand. Coin toss. There's a yes and a no coin toss. And you get this coin toss thing, and it'll give you the result. This one uses a gyroscope in order to make the water kind of flow in the direction of where the light's being tipped. It looks better in person. I can see it's kind of jerky on my phone screen there. Oh, and it's got a built-in timer. Like I can set the timer for, we'll set it for like, what is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 seconds, I believe. And it'll count down the 10 seconds, and we should have an alarm go off. Probably just a flashing. Oh, vibration. Let's go. I haven't actually tested that function out. It's kind of neat. But that's the extent of the games. It's to me, it's a really cool compact flashlight that has fairly decent brightness, both in the spot and the flood. I like the lanyard. I like that it's easy to pull out of the pocket. I like that selecting my light and then being able to adjust my brightness is pretty nice. I want to say this runs for like, currently got it on, what is it, Kickstarter? I want to say it's like $35 or something like that. It's really, really affordable. For what it is, it's neat. It's not going to replace, anything else I have, like an arc feld, or Loop Dots SK05. There are other lights that this is definitely not going to replace. This is kind of a cool, fidgety, kind of nifty little pocket flashlight. It's not something that's going to be your daily driver, although it could, So there's a little look at the features, functions, and a little quick introduction to the Loop Dot.